After service as a staff officer in World War I, Heinz Guderian became first a signals, then a transport officer. It was this background, above all, which would lead to his emergence as the most innovative and effective of all German tank theorists. Guderian worked on the development of Germany's first tanks when they were still prohibited by the Treaty of Versailles. After Hitler's renunciation of the treaty, Guderian was promoted to general and appointed commander of one of Germany's first 3 panzer divisions. His book on the theory of armoured warfare, Achtung Panzer, was influential in shaping Germany's armoured forces. Under the influence of British tank theorists, Guderian emphasized the independence of armoured formations. In battle, tank units were to be self-supporting, with their own artillery and motorised troops, rather than being dispersed to support infantry attacks. In the invasion of Poland in September 1939, Guderian led the 19th Army Corps. As his theories demanded, the armour struck ahead of the massive infantry, penetrating deep into enemy territory. The results were astonishing. Even where the Poles offered stiff resistance, speed and unremitting pressure by tank commanders, combined with tactical air support, brought speedy victory. In the May 1940 invasion of France, Guderian's arguments were justified once more. Leading the 19th Panzer Corps, Guderian broke through French lines at Sedan, forced a crossing of the Meuse and struck out across France. The result was the cutting of Allied forces in 2, and ultimately the British evacuation at Dunkirk and the fall of France. As Germany's invasion of the Soviet Union unfolded, Guderian's 2nd Panzer Group seemed to be heading for yet another dramatic series of victories. However, the Russian winter and the determined Soviet counterattacks of early December brought Guderian's advance to a halt. After making a tactical withdrawal to improve his defensive position, he was dismissed by Hitler on Christmas Day, 1941. In March 1943, after the German disaster at Stalingrad, Guderian was recalled by Hitler and appointed Inspector of Armoured Troops. Responsible for training, operations and tank production, Guderian wielded considerable power, but met strong resistance to his reforms from political and military enemies. After the bomb plot against Hitler in July 1944, Guderian, unlike other senior commanders, did not fall under suspicion. He was promoted to Army Chief of Staff. Guderian held the position until March 28, 1945, when a heated argument with Hitler resulted in his dismissal.